In this video, we're gonna talk about 9 behaviors you should never tolerate in a relationship. Please subscribe to our channel Treely for more videos. Your relationship, whether romantic or not, should make you feel enthusiastic and joyful about life rather than constrained, suppressed, or unloved. Even when their current arrangement no longer fully fulfills them, many people choose to stay in miserable relationships out of fear of being alone or in an inability to imagine their lives without the other person. Everyone in a relationship should be treated with respect, compassion, and love. Therefore, you might want to reconsider your relationship if you don't feel that your partner does. Because they fear being alone or still have deep affections for their relationships. Women frequently make the mistake of overlooking certain character faults in their partners. Unluckily, women who do this frequently find themselves in protracted, toxic relationships or, worst yet, a heartbreaking breakup that may leave them with a permanent emotional scar. If your partner forces you to give up your passions, particularly personality traits or other important aspects of your life, this is unacceptable. They might ask you to wear a different outfit or totally alter how you feel, look, and act. There's a possibility that they like you for who you could be, rather than for who you are, if they make you feel as though you must give up on things that make you who you are. If someone truly cares about you, they would urge you to pursue your passions and relationships because they want to make you happy. When you feel judged by your partner, it's obvious that they aren't showing you the respect and consideration that a committed relationship demands. Being in a loving relationship can help you grow into the best version of yourself, but you shouldn't put up with a partner who constantly criticizes you. They could frequently criticize aspects of your personality or point the finger at your appearance as a way to gain control over you in a relationship. The following 9 actions are never acceptable in a relationship. Number 9. Break your trust. Cheating is usually included on lists of behaviors you should never allow in a relationship. Life isn't always cut and dry, and occasionally we contribute to the issue. The overarching word trust is crucial because of this. Also, betraying your confidence goes beyond simple infidelity. It can involve disparaging you behind your back or breaking promises without sufficient cause. It's actually possible to strike a delicate balance between forgiveness and trust, but you must both be aware of your personal red lines. If you don't, you will develop undesirable habits that you should never have in a relationship. Being well-lived in a relationship is the foundation of trust. Number 8. Constant negativity. If you're incredibly positive yourself, maybe you can handle some negativity. It will eventually bring you down. You will begin to become angry, even to the point of yelling at one another and acting disrespectfully in general. Do respect and tolerance have the same meanings? Respect involves letting others hold their convictions, especially optimistic worldviews. The goal of tolerance, on the other hand, is to let individuals do and say anything they want within your bonds. Therefore, when it comes to being surrounded by negativity, you need to know what's acceptable to you. Number 7. Addiction without recovery plans. Relationships frequently overcome addiction problems, whether they involve substances, food, employment, or any other object of desire. However, for the relationship to work, the partner must be forthright and honest about their recovery. In either case, helping someone through such difficulties requires a great leap of faith, and there is a delicate line between what you should and shouldn't put up with in a relationship. You're the only one who can decide whether it is worthwhile. Number 6. Disrespect. Do respect and tolerance have the same meanings? Think about a partner who simply tolerates you and, as a result, spends the majority of their time criticizing you and discounting your emotions. Naturally, there are things in life you can't get right, but that mentality doesn't value who you are as a person. Respect is what you desire. This indicates that your partner is more than merely tolerant of any potential disagreements you may have. They also highly value all the attributes you bring to the partnership. Everyone can contribute in some way, understanding and respecting that are essential for a good connection. Number 5. Grandiosity and entitlement. To succeed in life, we all need to feel good about ourselves and have faith in our abilities. You may want to give your relationship another thought if these characteristics become excessively dominant and result in conceit and self-importance. It drains you and is bad for your self-esteem to be with someone who is so self-centered and expects others to fulfill their wants. Any action that has such a negative effect on you automatically falls under the category of things you should never put up with in a relationship. Number 4. Obsessive jealousy. Nobody wants to be in a relationship with someone who is more overbearing than their mother. On the list of undesirable traits you should never put up with in a relationship is jealousy. We all experience periods of insecurity since we are human. Regardless, you need to ask yourself questions if, for instance, your spouse can't be open with you and calls you 10 times when you are out with your pals. Number 3. Manipulation and control. Does your partner dictate your attire, contacts, and activities? Do you ever feel as though you're engaging in activities, possibly hobbies, that you would rather not be doing? Even if it is not always simple to recognize manipulation, you will instinctively know when it's happening and what you should never put up with it in a relationship. Sometimes people use guilt-tripping or withdrawal to influence or control others. After you have given them what they want, they reward you with their ostensibly loving presence. Number 2. Ignoring boundaries and needs. Great relationships are based on a strong foundation of mutual respect, understanding of one another's differences, and trust. Because of this, you should never put up with someone willfully disobeying your demands and boundaries in a relationship. As rules for how you want to be treated and how your needs can be addressed, boundaries are set. Your mental health is affected by this, and if it is neglected, it can eventually fester into resentment and even the possibility of burnt out. These are things you should never put up with in a relationship, as we all intuitively know. Number 1. Physical abuse. Because it's uncommon for couples to begin physically abusing one another right away, it might happen gradually. From a first shoe or slap, things frequently escalate until they reach an unacceptable level of behavior in a relationship. Even though it's one of the main things you should never tolerate in a relationship, sadly, many people continue to date those partners. Why do people continue? The causes are many and complex, ranging from fear of low self-esteem to a lack of a strong social network. Additionally, following a brief incident of abuse, the abusive partner frequently puts on the charm and ingenious justifications. They may be so skilled at it that you start to doubt your abilities, particularly if you're alone. Don't be afraid to call your local domestic violence hotlines if this describes you. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit the subscribe button before you go.